Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Hashin' It Out with Paul Hash, the show where I ask the questions everyone forgot to ask. On this episode, I get to interview everyone's favorite whack job cannibal serial killer, Jeffrey Dahmer. Gee, I hope I didn't bite off more than I can chew. Anyway, grab some popcorn and join me as we go live via satellite and talk to Jeffrey Dahmer. Hi, Jeff. Let's start off by talking about your childhood a little bit. A lot of kids, they would collect Hot Wheels or baseball cards. How about you?
In biology class we had the usual dissection of fetal pigs, and I took the remains of that home and kept the skeleton of it, and I just started branching out dogs, cats.
Nowadays, there are a lot of dating websites. If you were to join one of these, how would you describe a perfect first date?
To completely control a person that I found physically attractive, and keep them with me as long as possible.
When you were finally arrested, you were caught trying to hide inside a giant piñata at a Cinco de Mayo festival. What made you choose that hiding place?
It was just mystifying to me how the insides of the animal looked. There was a sort of general excitement for me. I don't know why.
But why the hell are you hiding inside piñatas? I mean, how long did you think it was going to be before some kids started coming along with bats trying to crack that bastard open to get the candy? That could have ended very violently for you.
And all I know is that I wanted to see what the insides of these animals looked like. There may have been some violence involved, some underlying subconscious feelings of violence.
It's no secret that you've shown cannibalistic tendencies. How did you feel when it was revealed that you ate some of your victims with a glass of white wine as opposed to red wine like any self-respecting cannibal should?
I don't know, it's like, I don't believe I have a split personality, but you know the feeling where you're sort of glad about something, but on the other hand you're not. That's how it was. It was a relief not to have to keep such a gigantic secret.
You have admitted openly on more than one occasion to actually ordering pizza with pineapple on it. How do you explain this insanity?
After the second time, it seemed like the compulsion to do it was too strong, and I didn't even try to stop it after that. But before the second time, things had been building up gradually.
Jeffrey, it's not widely known that you once wanted to be a stand-up comedian. What strategies did you employ to try to make your mark in that industry?
Going to bookstores, going to the bars, the gay bars, bath clubs. When that wasn't enough, buying sleeping pills and using it on various guys in the bath clubs. It just escalated, slowly but surely.
Jeffrey, before you actually killed and ate the key grip, you auditioned for and was actually hired as the original Kramer on Seinfeld. How did that come about?
I don't know, looking for something some way to find some fulfillment, some pleasure. And I acted on my fantasies, and that's where everything went wrong.
Jeffrey, somewhere out there in the world is a network executive who made the fateful decision to cancel Animaniacs. What do you think should happen to this guy?
There comes a point where a person has to be accountable for what he's done. Can't go around making excuses.
Speaking of television shows, what's the deal with Teletubbies? What the hell even are those things? What would you do with them?
Take them back in the woods, skin them sometimes, slit them all the way open.
All right, I want to thank everyone for joining me on another episode of Hashing It Out with Paul Hash, where I ask the questions everyone else forgot to ask. Don't be afraid to share this and post your comments. And keep on the lookout for the next episode of Hashing It Out with Paul Hash. Later.
Excuse me.